Are you tired of chasing dreams that always seem to slip through your fingers no matter how hard you try? What if everything you've been told about the millionaire mindset is only half the story, and the real secret lies deeper within your own mind? Today, we're diving into a powerful blend of Napoleon Hill's timeless success principles and Carl Jung's profound insights into the human psyche. Together, they reveal how to unlock your full financial potential and finally turn those elusive dreams into reality. Imagine breaking free from invisible chains that have held you back for years. Picture yourself not just believing in abundance, but truly feeling it in your heart, filling your life with happiness and purpose. This isn't just about money, it's about transforming your entire approach to success, overcoming what holds you back, and learning to believe before you even see results. If you're ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about wealth, stay with me, because your journey to a new reality starts right now. The myth of the millionaire mindset echoes everywhere, on book covers, in motivational speeches, across endless social media feeds. The world insists there's a secret formula, a fixed way of thinking that guarantees wealth if only you can unlock it. Yet beneath this alluring promise lies a deeper truth. Real financial success is not about mimicking someone else's thoughts or repeating borrowed affirmations. It is a living journey, one that asks for growth, adaptation, and a fearless look into what truly stirs your soul. Many spend years trapped by the belief that they must fit a certain mold, never realizing their greatest asset is their own unique set of values and motivations. The secret isn't about becoming a copy of someone else. It's about nurturing the authentic self that already lives within. Those who chase a one-size-fits-all formula often encounter more frustration than fulfillment. Even after following every rule and imitating the habits of the so-called wealthy, dreams may still feel just out of reach. Success, it turns out, is not a destination marked on a map, but a winding road of constant evolution. Each step forward means letting go of old beliefs and daring to embrace new possibilities. Carl Jung's wisdom whispers here, reminding that the journey is shaped not only by conscious choices, but also by the unseen forces within the subconscious. The path to abundance is rarely straight, and its twists reveal both doubts and revelations that shape the soul. Values and motivations serve as a compass through this ever-shifting landscape. When actions are aligned with what truly matters, a wellspring of energy and purpose emerges, one that cannot be faked or forced. The chase for someone else's dream fades, replaced by the pursuit of what genuinely fills the heart with happiness. This is the ground from which the power to believe before seeing grows, the quiet strength that helps overcome what holds one back, and the foundation for a life rich in meaning and abundance. The world may whisper that happiness and wealth are reserved for a select few, but the truth is, abundance is limitless and open to all who dare to look within. Transformation always begins with a moment of raw honesty. Imagine someone peering into their own reflection, finally questioning whether their pursuit of wealth is truly their own, or simply a dream inherited from others. In that silent moment, the myth of a fixed mindset begins to unravel. The heart, once heavy with the weight of expectation, grows lighter. There is a gentle realization. Abundance is not a prize for the chosen, but a birthright for those willing to believe before they can even see. With each layer of self-doubt released, a new story takes shape, one where happiness fills the heart, and the invisible chains of limitation quietly dissolve. Every transformation, no matter how grand, is born from this single act of courage. The journey to true abundance does not begin with grand gestures or flawless plans, but with a quiet decision to believe in the possibility of something more. As the old stories fade, a new narrative emerges, one where the heart is free to dream, to pursue happiness, and to overcome whatever has held it captive. This is the real beginning, the moment when the seeds of abundance are sown in the fertile soil of self-belief. Unlocking inner potential is not a matter of luck or circumstance, but a conscious act of awakening. Napoleon Hill, in his timeless teachings, revealed that every great achievement begins with a burning desire, a vision so vivid it refuses to be ignored. Yet, Even the strongest desire can be quietly sabotaged by hidden beliefs and fears. Carl Jung called this the shadow self, the part of us that buries doubts, insecurities, and old wounds deep within, shaping our actions from the shadows. It is here in the quiet corners of the mind that self-sabotage takes root, often unnoticed but powerfully effective. The shadow self whispers stories of limitation. You're not worthy. Success is for others. Abundance is out of reach. These beliefs, left unchallenged, become silent architects of our reality. But what if, instead of running from these shadows, one could face them with compassion and curiosity? The act of confronting limiting beliefs is both a spiritual and practical journey. It is about shining a gentle light into the darkness, asking, "What am I truly afraid of? And who taught me to believe this?" In this sacred space, transformation becomes possible. Practical steps emerge for those willing to do this inner work. Begin by writing down the beliefs that surface when you imagine yourself wealthy and fulfilled. Notice which ones make your heart race or your stomach tighten. These are clues, signposts pointing toward the places where healing is needed. Next, question each belief. Is it absolutely true? Whose voice does it carry? This process, though simple, is deeply powerful. It is the first step in overcoming what holds you back and filling your heart with happiness. As these shadows are named and understood, their grip loosens. The mind, once cluttered with doubt, begins to clear, making space for new possibilities. The act of believing before you can see becomes more than a mantra. It becomes a lived reality. Spiritual traditions teach that the divine often speaks through our deepest fears, inviting us to grow beyond them. In facing the shadow, one honors both the pain and the promise within. With each limiting belief released, the door to abundance opens a little wider. The journey is not about perfection, but about progress, about showing up for yourself, day after day, with honesty and hope. The heart grows lighter, the mind clearer, and the vision of success brighter. In this new light, the next step toward abundance begins to reveal itself, quietly inviting action and growth. Building a foundation of abundance demands more than wishful thinking or fleeting motivation. It begins with a clear-eyed understanding of your financial reality, a willingness to see, without judgment, exactly where you stand. Financial literacy is not just a skill for accountants or investors. It is a vital element of wealth creation for anyone who dreams of freedom. Knowing how money flows in and out of your life transforms confusion into clarity. It empowers you to make decisions rooted in wisdom, not fear. This honest assessment is the first act of self-respect on the journey to abundance, a declaration that you are worthy of understanding and managing your own resources. The path to abundance is paved with practical tools and gentle discipline. Simple methods, like tracking every expense for a month or setting aside time each week to review your finances, reveal patterns that might otherwise remain hidden. These habits are not punishments but acts of self-care, ways to honor your goals and protect your dreams. The more you engage with your financial reality, the less power it has to intimidate or control you. Over time, what once felt overwhelming becomes manageable, even empowering. You begin to see that abundance is not a distant fantasy, but a possibility within reach. Clarity brings freedom. When you know exactly where your money goes, you can make choices that align with your deepest values. Maybe it's investing in personal growth, supporting loved ones, or creating experiences that fill your heart with happiness. The process of understanding your finances is not about deprivation. It's about creating space for what truly matters. Each decision, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to believe before you see, to act from a place of abundance rather than lack. The heart learns to trust itself, and the mind grows confident in its ability to shape reality. Financial tools and resources are everywhere, waiting to be used. Budgeting apps, online courses, and community groups offer guidance and support for every stage of the journey. The key is to approach these resources with curiosity and openness, not shame or fear. Each new skill learned is a step toward overcoming what holds you back and building a life filled with meaning. The process is gradual, But each small victory builds momentum, and soon the landscape of your financial life begins to transform. As the foundation grows stronger, hope returns. The numbers on a page become more than just figures. They become evidence of your commitment to yourself and your dreams. With every act of clarity and discipline, you fill your heart with happiness and move closer to true abundance. The journey continues, inviting you to set your sights higher and dream even bigger, knowing that you have the tools and the wisdom to turn those dreams into reality. Taking action for lasting success is where dreams begin to take shape in the real world. Vision alone is not enough. It must be paired with deliberate, consistent steps. Setting clear goals transforms vague wishes into concrete plans, giving your efforts direction and purpose. Each goal, no matter how small, becomes a promise to yourself, a sign that you believe before you can see the results. Planning is not about rigid control, but about creating a roadmap that honors both your ambitions and your well-being. Consistent action, even in the face of uncertainty, is the true engine of transformation. It's easy to wait for the perfect moment, but real progress happens when you move forward despite doubts. Every step, no matter how hesitant, chips away at the barriers that once seemed insurmountable. The heart learns to trust the process, and happiness grows with each milestone reached. The journey is not always smooth, but each challenge overcome is proof that you can rise above what holds you back. Stories of transformation are everywhere. Ordinary people who dared to take one step, then another, until their lives changed forever. A single mother who started a small business from her kitchen table, believing in abundance before she saw it. A young man who overcame years of self-doubt to invest in his education, filling his heart with happiness as he built a new future. These stories remind us that success is not reserved for the lucky. It is the reward for those who act with courage and consistency. Planning and action are sacred rituals, connecting intention to reality. Each time you write down a goal, break it into steps and take action, you honor the divine spark within. Spiritual traditions teach that faith without works is empty. It is in the doing that belief becomes real. The universe responds to movement, to the willingness to show up and try, even when the outcome is uncertain. This is how the impossible becomes possible, one faithful action at a time. As you continue to act, your confidence grows. The cycle of believing before seeing, overcoming what holds you back and filling your heart with happiness becomes second nature. The journey to abundance is no longer a distant dream. It becomes the life you live each day, shaped by your choices and guided by your deepest values. Cultivating a mindset of gratitude and abundance is the invisible engine behind every lasting success. Gratitude is not just a fleeting feeling. It is a practice, a way of seeing the world that transforms scarcity into sufficiency. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, your heart fills with happiness and your mind opens to new possibilities. This shift in perspective is both spiritual and practical, inviting abundance into every corner of your life. Daily gratitude rituals, like writing down 3 things you're thankful for each morning, anchor you in the present and remind you of the richness already surrounding you. Even on difficult days, there is always something to honor. A lesson learned, a small victory, a moment of peace. These acts of recognition are seeds of abundance, planted in the fertile soil of your awareness. Over time, they blossom into a deep sense of fulfillment that no external achievement can provide. Abundance is not a finite resource, reserved for a select few. It is a limitless field, accessible to all who are willing to believe before they see. The more you practice gratitude, the more you notice opportunities and blessings that once went unseen. Life becomes a dance between giving and receiving, and the heart grows lighter with each step. This is the secret the wise have always known, that happiness is not found in what you possess, but in how you perceive and appreciate your journey. To anchor this lesson, here's a simple wish. Imagine if everyone watching today left a mark of gratitude on the world. If you feel inspired, write in the comments, "I choose abundance and gratitude every day." Let this be your affirmation, a small act that sends ripples of positivity into your life and the lives of others. As gratitude becomes your daily companion, the path to abundance feels less like a struggle and more like a celebration. Each day brings new reasons to believe, to overcome what holds you back, and to fill your heart with happiness, knowing that the best is yet to come. The journey from dreams to reality is not a straight line, but a spiral of growth, setbacks, and renewed hope. There will be days when old doubts resurface, when the shadow self whispers that you are not enough. But now, armed with the wisdom of Napoleon Hill and Carl Jung, you know how to meet these moments with compassion and courage. The act of believing before you see is not a one-time event, but a daily choice, a spiritual discipline that strengthens with practice. Every challenge on this path is an invitation to rise above what holds you back. When fear or uncertainty appears, pause and remember the tools you've gathered: self-honesty, financial clarity, consistent action, and gratitude. These are your anchors, your reminders that abundance is not a distant fantasy, but a reality you are actively creating. The heart, filled with happiness and hope, becomes resilient in the face of adversity. The stories of those who have walked this path before you are proof that transformation is possible. Their victories are not miracles, but the result of daily, determined effort. Each time you choose to act, to believe, to be grateful, you add another chapter to your own story of abundance. The divine, in its infinite wisdom, celebrates every step you take toward your highest potential. Abundance is not a destination, but a way of being. It is found in the courage to dream, the discipline to act, and the grace to appreciate every moment along the way. When you fill your heart with happiness and believe before you see, you create a life that is both prosperous and deeply meaningful. The journey never truly ends. It simply unfolds, one inspired choice at a time. And so, as the spiral continues, the invitation remains. Keep choosing abundance, keep overcoming what holds you back, and keep filling your heart with happiness. The seeds you plant today will become the harvest of tomorrow, and your story will inspire others to begin their own journey from dreams to reality. The journey to a millionaire mindset is not about chasing someone else's formula. It is about awakening the unique power within you. When you dare to believe before you see, when you choose to overcome what holds you back, and when you fill your heart with happiness, you become the architect of your own abundance. Each small act of courage, each moment of gratitude, and each step toward your dreams is a sacred affirmation that you are worthy of a life filled with meaning, prosperity, and joy. The path is yours to walk, and every day is a new opportunity to write a story of transformation and hope. If this message touched your spirit, don't let the journey stop here. Click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now and dive even deeper into the mysteries of your mind and the power of your emotions. Subscribe and join a community committed to growth, healing, and abundance. Your next breakthrough is just a heartbeat away. Let's keep exploring the wonders of the human psyche together.